If you see somewhere where you want to go, just have at it.
I'm having fun, dude. I'm having fun just like relearning everything.
All right, cool. I just didn't know. I don't ride on this side very much, and everywhere I go, it's like this wide, so it's not gonna be fun for you. So.
It is what it is, man.
Yeah, all right, cool. I just expectation management.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I know how to get home. But
what's that?
I said I'm just kind of freelancing, but I kind of know how to get home. So. You good?
Yeah, dude, I'm fine.
You want to lead? You know just as much as I do anymore.
Sure, if you want me to.
Yeah. You see it a little bit. hard to keep up in the sand.
What's that?
It's hard to keep up in the sand.
Oh, I can't imagine. It's like it's gotta be like riding on
It's not bad until I gotta slow down fast. And then that front end likes it nice. And my tires are a little overinflated for out here.
I'm getting, my suspension is not made for this.
Yeah.
Now I know why I got.
It's a whole different riding world out here. But like I said, you can ride fast here for an hour or two. You're set. It's kind of the way out.
Well, I can tell you that I'm not dragging around an extra 50 pounds.
Helps out.
Yeah, especially, you know what though? This fucking seat's got to go. I'm finally at a point now. Did I say this to you already?
You mentioned something about your sliding around.
Yeah, I can't.
Is it your pants?
I think it's a combination of both. Although, when I was putting my this on the trailer, I had my jeans on and I was sliding around too. So I don't know if I got something on it when I was washing it. Maybe I got some SC1 on there.
I mean, there's no traction on there. I mean, it's just a buff seat.
Well,
it's made for comfort.
The one seat I had was a former pro seat, and it had the grippy stuff on it, and it chewed my taint up pretty good, man.
This one will get me if I don't. I wear like the mountain bike padded shorts under my riding pants. If not, man, this seat. Yeah, you feel it when you get in the shower, or that 7-hour ride home where you're just shifting around like you got hemorrhoids or something. Damn it.
That's stinging.
Yeah.
As soon as the water hits it, you're like, ah, fuck, what was I doing?
I thought that was it. I wasn't in prison.
Yeah, it's different. I feel just as fast.
You're zipping along pretty good. I'm struggling to keep up in that. I mean, you're obviously a lot faster in the deep sandy stuff, because my front end just knifes everywhere, and I'm not a skilled enough rider to. I could get guys out here that know how to actually ride and probably keep up better, but.
Well, there's no real XC trails that I can see.
There used to be. We used to have a pretty good loop, but this is the first time I've been here, like looking at quad width stuff in a long time, and it's like it's all been kind of blown out.
Well, the mud donkeys with their 35 feet into.
It's surprising you see a lot of dirt bikes here. And I don't know if it's just the only place to ride in the woods anywhere close, so it's where everybody comes. But
Reagan has a he has a real nice loop. It's a state park. It's like big buck type, you know. And then every once in a while they'll have a practice session at the General.
right. Oh, nice.
Yeah, but they only so there, I don't know, a lot of people don't know this, but there's a rule that says you're not allowed to go to a track and ride it prior to a GNCC.
Like a week or two.
Yeah.
Once it's laid out.
Well, no, like if you ride there the weekend before, weekend before, you're disqualified from the race. I got, because I was in the hospital and I was reading stupid rules, and I was like, oh, I didn't know that. Well, this.
Well, I guess maybe they're not in the center, but some tracks offer that Saturday pre-ride kind of deal.
No, it's an AMA rule. I can tell you that this is going to be my 4th year racing GNCC. I can tell you that knowing the track really makes a difference. You know, like I know people are going to cheat at Penton. You know, and I know that there's one bad hill at Penton, and it's one of these ones that's deceptive. Like it's pretty straight like vertical, but it's short. It's only like to the second branch of that tree. But if it gets slick, the one year I was doing full wheel drive burnouts on there because I didn't attack it hard enough, and I learned my lesson that way. You know, because when I get tired, I put this in normal mode instead of sport.
Cleans it down a little bit.
Yeah, I whiskey throttle like fucking crazy with sport mode.
That's the way this one's got 2 settings, 1 and 2, and it's got a traction control setting, and so if it spins out the back tire, it'll...
You got like 2 exposed wires on the front of that thing.
Okay.
They look like little drums. Yeah, that's it. You're shaking it now. What the hell is that?
One's for the speedometer, odometer, and I don't know what the other one is. Probably traction control or something stupid.
They have traction control?
It's way too much. Like, I don't know if it's worth it shit or not, but if it starts, if you have it turned on, and, you know, it reads RPM and wheel speed on, and it'll back off the throttle just a little bit, so you
Huh.
just continue the wheel spin.
See, I'm a child of the... Well, you're older than me, right? You're 40 what?
49.
Okay. So there's... My traction control is my foot.
Yeah, absolutely. Foot, throttle, what, you know, all the basics. But
I had a... In Philly, we have this road called Roosevelt Boulevard. And I worked at downtown, and I had to get to about 20 miles. And there was a foot of snow on the ground. Came out of work. And I had a 1989 Firebird, and I made it home. And now, today, like, I don't even know how I did it. It's Parley, guys.
I'm like, what the hell is that? Yeah, we're only probably an hour from the coast right now.
From where?
The coast, Atlantic Ocean.
Oh, okay.
Literally like an hour down that road. Speed drive.
This year is my first time I went to the Outer Banks. Fucking
I've never been.
hated it.
Never been.
People are so... It's all New Yorkers, dude.
Yeah.
All New Yorkers. Like, and not like the good New Yorkers, like the ones that you see in movies. You know what I mean? Stanley, get the dog food. You know, that shit. You know, Long Island.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so hot. Well, why are you fucking in North Carolina, lady?
Go back up north.
Yeah, go back up. It's embarrassing because I'm from the city, you know, I don't want to be associated with them, you know. It's like the one time I went to Martha's Vineyard and they had all the people from Boston there. Stella, get in the car.
Yeah, we went to Boston doing some, we had a company doing some software for us, and we went up there, and it was, yeah, we went down on like the pier, and on every stereotype I've ever had of this place is being played out, right?
It's wicked.
Yeah, it's wicked.
Wicked awesome. See, that setup right there is the perfect little setup, you know. Is that an Astro van?
I've seen that bike before or something.
I always wanted like a Sprinter van,
Yeah.
but
That little, we have a Dodge, those new Dodge Sprinter vans.
they're front wheel drive. Oh, it's a problem. Did you know that?
I think ours is 4x4.
No, they're all front wheel drive.
The Dodges?
Yeah, the Dodges, the what do they call those? The fuck are they called? Anyway, they make like a high top version and all this other kind.
We
They're
got
all
the high top with the extended thing, and I look at every time I get in there because we have a little workbench in there and a tool and like spare parts storage bin and all that. I'm like, man, this thing would be awesome to take to like the racing.
the biggest.
One thing in there for the bike.
The biggest thing is there's no shower or shitter in there. You know, like that to me is the most important part. Yeah.
I've never used my shower in my camper.
See, that's the first thing I do.
Yeah.
As soon as I get
I
done,
don't know how to turn the hot water on either,
I could.
I've had it for like 6 years.
Well, some people don't know that the electric tastes like they'll hook up to the generator and they turn the electric heat on. It takes a while.
Yeah.
It's not instantaneous.
Yeah.
And then you also have a backup propane heater.
Right. Mine runs primarily off propane. Like if I run out of
Yeah.
propane, I run out of heat. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, this sucks. Because I've done that in the middle of winter.
You're the one who made me want to get a toy hauler.
I wish I would have bought a toy hauler. I'm looking to get rid of my camper.
It's a great time to sell them.
Well, I've had it on Facebook Marketplace and like the Craigslist thing for 2 months now. I've had 2 people call about it.
It might be your area.
Yeah.
Might be the area, right?
I mean, I don't care to keep it. You don't hurt me, because tonight or tomorrow or whenever, I'm going to take it back to the storage lot that I keep it at. I just had it down last weekend because someone was coming to see it. They acted like they wanted to buy it.
Why didn't he want it?
He said it's too small. They were trying to move into it. They were selling their house and building a new one, and they were going to buy a camper to live in for like 1.5 years. And he thought it was bigger than it was.
It is. It's deceptively big in pictures. Yeah, I liked my Jayco.
I want one. I think a tandem axle enclosed trailer for me would be perfect, because I don't care to shower at the track, honestly. I really don't. I want a bed. I want something that has cabinets and a fold down bed, but a shower, I'll shower when I get home.
I'm in a Facebook group that they do cargo conversions, and it's not that it's expensive, it's time consuming, because you got to put the insulation in, then you got to put the tanks in, you know.
I'm not gonna do that,
I don't know how to do any of that shit, otherwise I'd do it.
home repair.
Yeah,
Neither.
neither.
You can tell, man. There's like a door at my house that's been needing repaired for like 10 years now, and I know it's simple. I could like YouTube it and do it, but I'm not like, no. I got a flickering light, and it's like, no.
The biggest problem is I hate paying money twice on something. So when I fuck something up and then I gotta drive to Home Depot.
Buy it again. Or
Yeah.
Somebody to come fix my mess up. Yeah.
He's got different size wheels than you.
Probably.
He's got.
Like 2118. I think I'm 2119.
It's funny how Suzuki and Kawasaki and all them dropped quads, but they all. There's like a religion around them fucking LTRs, man.
I was surprised to see Boric off a Suzuki at Ironman. I guess he's been running a Honda or whatever it was for all year, but it was good to see him back, because he hadn't raced in a while, I don't think.
I went to that GNCC University.
How was that? Was that worth your time?
Yeah.
At Snowshoe?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah.
First of all, Walker Fowler's like the nicest fucking dude in the world.
Yeah. I mean, that's his image, but...
No, he's legitimate.
Yeah.
Like, cause I was in the woods. It was like this, me and you, and I was like, "So you're Walker Fowler," you know?
Kind of good at what you do.
Yeah, but he's like, I know. He's like, your name's Keith. I know who you are. I was like, okay. And then we were talking. I was like, dude, tell me a story, you know? But Josh Merritt, fucking nice as shit.
Yeah.
Tracy Pickens.
Okay.
So I didn't know Tracy Pickens was married to Rick Checo. So I'm sitting there and she's like looking at the side of my bike, and I'm like, the fuck is she staring at? Is there something, like, is her part falling off or something? And there's a dude named Johnny Gallagher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember my first ATV race ever. His father was in it.
Was he?
I think he won it or something like that. Some GNCC in Southern Indiana.
They were all nice. I didn't meet any of the dirt bike guys, but they had these kids going, like, Snowshoe used to have a I guess an airport there, old, you know, and on the hill slopes down like this, they had these kids going up. It was steeper than Ironman Hill, kids, and that's when I was like, I'm not sure if I could do this dirt bike shit, you know, if I ever wanted to try it. Because they were all falling over. They're all, you know what I mean? Yeah.
This isn't a good place to ride.
Here?
On a dirt bike, if you're kind of inexperienced.
Sand?
Yeah, sand sucks. Sand sucks on a bike. Wholeheartedly.
See, sand, I like sand with the quad.
I loved this place when I was on quad. That's why I was like, Cape Fear is awesome. And then I came here on a bike. I'm like, man, fuck that place. And then I go to Outback. I rode Outback for 15 years on a quad. Never noticed how sandy it was until I got on the dirt bike.
Ring ding 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 ding. got like a Simpson drag racing fucking neck brace.
I guess it works, I guess. I think it would work better than my Leot, to be quite honest. Because my injury was compression. It wasn't deflection, it was straight up compression. And if that would have held my neck up higher, because this ain't gonna do shit.
When you crashed, did you go like this or like this?
I went straight down.
Oof.
Straight down. There was no, it was all like a 2-degree angle.
I can't.
So it took the C4 and just shattered and burst it, and it took the C1, and because the other stuff was coming up, it broke it. And yeah.
There's a video. You ever see a video you wish you could unsee? There's a video of a guy, martial artist. He does this flip, and he gauges it wrong, and he kills him. It kills him.
Right.
He's big, black, muscular. Guy looks like a specimen.
Right.
And he kills himself. And same thing. He went up in the air and he just lawn darted into the mat.
Oop.
This thing's badass.
You like it?
Yeah.
I saw you where you bought it. I think you can see something. I thought it was white though. Maybe it's somebody else.
I try not to get white anything because it gets stained.
I've kind of morphed into the world of whites.
In Florida, I had these, my Polaris. I had the orange A-arms.
Right.
And I went to Florida. They weren't orange anymore. They had that schmutz, that black schmutz. Like, I don't know what that shit is, but
that stuff is here. If you get in the wrong mud hole, it'll be on there, and
it stains everything.
And it's a son of a bitch to get off. Not only has got a good technique for Sean's baseball stuff, because he comes back covered in fucking grass stains and infield.
What'd she do?
Stains. Huh?
What does she do?
She has a OxyClean. She'll take in the sink. She'll take like scalding hot water in the sink, pour in OxyClean and some Dawn dish soap, and she mixes it all in there, and she just throws it in there, and she lets it sit for like 4 or 5 hours, and then she takes it and she throws it in the washing machine with regular detergent. Shit comes out like a champ.
Yeah.
Riding gear, same difference, except I don't do riding gear because I don't care enough, and I'll just hit it with a pressure washer. But
so if you want I don't know where I saw this. I don't know if it was a Facebook or what. There's this shit called All, and it's ALL, and it's the non-dye type shit. Like okay. It's clear.
Right.
And it helps if it's in the sun, but you put it into a bottle, 50-50 mix, and you spray it on your gear, and you can see it, the ultraviolet light, when it like glows almost. Seriously.
Wow.
And then you let that sit for a little bit, and then you pressure wash it off. It'll make your white plastics gleam.
The thing that kept these things white is the magic eraser. Get them at like the Dollar General store, and I wash it normal, and then it still has all that brown, scratches and shit. Take a little magic eraser.
Have you there's this new shit called graphene. You can get it at the auto store.
Yeah.
You throw the graphene. It's like ceramic. It's better than ceramic.
Huh.
That shit works real good.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. You want to ride more, or what do you want to do?
Whatever you want to do.
What time is it? Do you know?
It is 11:30ish. 11:40.
I just don't know where else. Did we do the whole park?
We haven't went down by the river yet. And let's ride down there, and I'll get you down there. I don't know what's down here. And mud holes here scare me.
Do they?
Because of these 4x4 people. They tend to get like neck deep and before you know it. So.
All right.
We'll ride down by the river. You remember when we crossed the sketchy bridge?
Yeah, there was
all the way there.
The sketchy bridge to me was the one that came out real fast on me, and I almost flew off catty corner off of it.
No, I'm talking about driving in the truck.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we'll ride down to that. where the equipment is. The cart goes all the way down to the river. There's
I
a
hate
pretty neat little trail you can go down to the fishing camp, if I can remember how to get there.
All right, I'll follow you. Give me one. Okay, I'll go wrong. It's clear that they don't, this place doesn't give a fuck about this place anymore. The owner must not care.
Well, in his defense, for every $1 he makes with a sport quad, he makes $100 for side-by-side four-wheel drive.
Oh, I mean,
So,
I get it,
that's
you know?
everywhere here. That's like, Busco's even worse.
Is it?
Yeah, oh god, yeah. Busco gets all the Raleigh crowd. City.
People all told me, don't go to Busco Beach. Don't go to Busco Beach.
So, the weekend is a lot worse than the weekdays. And the weekdays aren't all that good. So, the weekend, every redneck with a paycheck out of Raleigh shows up there. And it's fucking terrible. I was getting frustrated, man. Every fucking trail that I remember from, years ago, of course, it was like washed out. I can make it, but I'm like,
it's not worth taking a risk because I'm still gimped up.
Right.
And if you,
I don't have any desire trying to pull this big bitch out of the mud. So.
There wasn't anything back there I was worried about, but it's we're both military guys, so mitigating risk is like the huh?
Yeah, it's something I like to do constantly.
Also, you know what else is a good when you're stuck at a race that's for 3 hours, that's a teachable moment, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So.
That one time you and I went racing, 3 minutes in, I got stuck in that mud hole. That was it. And then being stuck at fucking Snowshoe. I'm pretty sure I forgot to turn my GoPro on.
I thought you turned it on once.
Ooh, my legs. My legs, my legs.
Wobbly?
Yeah.
So you don't use your legs much?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Because I know your power steering sort of acts like my steering stabilizer a little bit. But
Sand will sand is different with these. It's my Polaris was real good in the sand. This isn't bad.
your bike is absolutely I don't consider myself a good rider at all. And sand just exasperates that like fucking 100-fold.
Well, it's got to be good practice. Because well, there's two things. Number one is I learned do not ride directly behind you because you flick all kinds of crazy shit up.
Yeah, sorry.
And
Well, I know you want to ride fast, and I'm like trying to find a good spot to go fast that one, I don't wreck, and two, that you can actually enjoy going fast.
I had fun.
Yeah, that's good.
I had fun. I mean, what are you gonna do? You know?
I mean, any day on the bike's better than
Yeah.
any day on the bike.
Well, the biggest thing is, holy shit, it is much easier when you're lighter. Because my quad used to dive, it would understeer.
All right. Not anymore?
But I can tell my shocks need to be adjusted for my new weight.
Okay. I was going to ask you about that. How does your shocks react to it?
I mean, I was getting pretty beat up.
Yeah. Nipples are fucking tight.
Huh?
My shit's been rubbing on my nipples. I feel like Melanie been mad at me or something. Alright.
I'm done.
Okay. Yeah, I'm fine. We'll go get a good lunch somewhere. If it's open in the little town of Tar Heel that we drove through, if you blinked, you missed it. There's a pretty neat little. They basically took one of those pre-built sheds, like what I have in my backyard, but made out of wood, and kind of turned it into a restaurant.
Really?
They called it the log cabin. They churched it up to make it look like a log cabin. And their food's actually pretty good. Well, the one time I've eaten there, it was pretty good.
Yeah, that was a fucking.
Oh yeah, they're all coming out. They got drunk last night.